Welcome to I Know Jax. I'm Joe Talentino. I'm suffering from a bad case of spring fever. I need sunshine and fresh air. Room spring is what I need, or maybe a good old-fashioned walkabout. Maybe a trip to the lemon bar would do it for me. But instead I'm here talking to you, and that's not so bad either. We're right in the middle of what I like to call festival season. So the weekends are normally packed with events. I barely have time to make it home to change shirts. You didn't know I did that, did you? Change shirts, I mean. I do. I'm just not very adventurous when it comes to fashion. Although if you watched me last week, you actually saw me venture out of my comfort zone. Mary Jane Culhane from Culhane's Irish Pub even made me dress up in a funny looking hat. Now if you follow the show, you know how much I love dressing up. Not. Spring is the time when we throw out the old and bring in the new, and for many of my friends that means clean up the yard, sweep the patio, or get some other home improvement project underway. Now for ideas and inspirations, many of you went to the home and patio show, and I did too, but for a completely different reason. I'm at the Prime Osborne for the home and patio show, and I heard there are some celebrities here, so I'm gonna see if I can find them. I'm with Leanne Lee, the Diva of DIY, and we're going to talk about upcycling.
Perfect.
What the heck is upcycling?
So upcycling is a form of recycling, and it's taking things and simply making them better.
So tell me about some of the items that you upcycle and some of the bigger projects that you like to do.
My favorite are kitchen cabinets. Everyone's kitchen, you know, especially if they're 15 to 20 years old, need an overhaul. But the cabinets are in really good shape. So with new granite, a new backsplash, and just refinishing the kitchen cabinets and refinishing the floors, refinishing your floors is an upcycle project, because it's taking a color that you don't like anymore or that are worn out, sanding them down, and putting a new coat that you love. So I always say, if you liked it once, you can love it again. I've been upcycling my whole life. So my dad and I, we were single, or he was a single dad, and we were getting things off the curb, and I was always trying to make our house a home, and so, but on a budget, right? Sure. So even after I grew up and I actually had money to buy new things, I always migrated towards the things that somebody else had discarded and made them beautiful. And I've had a business for 15 years refinishing people's existing furnishings to make them fall in love with their home again.
Leanne mentioned upcycling marriages too. So upcycling a marriage, that could be an interesting thing. Now there's a reality show there for sure.
How about this? Save your marriage, upcycle your space.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
What's a yard crasher?
A yard crasher is a man like myself who comes to your house, gives you 2 days of craziness, but at the end, brand new backyard.
Right?
Yeah, oh, come on now, yeah. 2 days of hard work, but at the end, you get a beautiful backyard. So everyone wants to be yard crashed, I hope.
Now, I saw in the clips there that you had a little bit of a hard time getting people to take you home, man. What's up with that?
I've had that problem my whole life, man. I don't know what it is. I keep asking people, take me home, and they keep saying no and walking away.
And even the ladies were saying no. Is that?
I'm glad you saw that. Yeah. And the ladies just keep saying no and keep walking away.
I have that problem as well. I don't know what it is.
It took me like 35 years to finally find a girl that would come home with me.
So tell me what you do. You go crash the yard, you basically renovate the whole thing in 2 days.
Yes.
Do you guys work 24 hours, or how does that work? Is it look? I mean, because you get a lot of stuff done.
People think TV's glamorous. It's not, man.
I know.
We're working. The first day we start at 7 a.m. doing demo, and we finish at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
Depends.
Right.
So you're looking at like a 15-hour day the first day, and then the second day you're back at it at 6 a.m.
And it's not like you're sore or anything from the day before either, right?
Oh yeah, you get solid 6 hours of sleep and then right back at it, you know. But it's a lot of work, and I mean, and you're out there. I'm out there working, so I don't get to go sit in a trailer. I actually have to get dirty, and I love it though. It's fun.
You're not sitting in makeup waiting for your time?
No, man, no makeup here. It's all natural.
He just paints the cheeks.
Yeah, you see, that's natural.
So tell me, what are some of your favorite projects that you've done?
I love anything to do with fire and anything where you can get a drink on it. I love taking things that, you know, people like to congregate around. People love to sit around a fire pit, tell stories, talk, and people love to sit at a bar. You know, those are two things people love to do. And if you can put it in your backyard, that just means that you're going to be the envy of the neighborhood, and all your friends are going to want to come over.
So what you're saying is you need to build a bar with a fire pit in the middle of it.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm going to steal that. Stolen.
We're going to go do that now. Okay. To all you ladies out there, in case you didn't know, Chris is married. There's a whole long story about that. Chris is actually one of the people from the TV series The Bachelor who managed to get married to a girl from the series Bachelorette. Now, I don't think you can make that up if you tried. Sometimes real life is definitely stranger than fiction. I'm with Susanna from Bold City Pops, and we're going to talk about deliciousness, right?
That's right.
Tell me what Bold City Pops is all about.
Well, Bold City Pops are all about handcrafted, handmade, fresh fruit popsicles. So we like to say we go from the farm to the freezer.
Farm to the freezer.
Yeah. Today we have a lot of citrus on the board. All of our citrus we picked locally at a grove.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Hey, it's what makes my job fabulous. We love pretending to be farmers and actually touching the fruit that we're gonna juice by hand and then place into our popsicle machine and then put it in the bag and get it in your hand.
So you have a special popsicle machine?
We do.
So I gotta come and see this sometime. This sounds like magic.
It is magic because it will take our fruit and freeze it in 15 minutes. And you have a pop.
Very cool.
And it's kind of scientific because if you do a slower process, it's not as
nerd,
dense.
so I like that stuff.
Yeah, so our pops are less crystally and just a smoother finish in your pop.
And that means that they probably melt more evenly too, right?
Exactly.
See?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
So tell me, what are some of the favorite pops that you guys have?
Well, right now, our two favorite on the board are the Citra Milano and the All Florida.
Okay.
So
All Florida?
Exactly. All Florida is Plant City strawberries combined with citrus from the grove.
Okay.
So it could be a Dancy, it could be a Satsuma, a tangerine, a little mixture of all.
Okay. Cool.
So each batch is slightly different, but you're going to get that fresh orange strawberry blend.
Well, I tell you what, I'm a Georgia boy.
Okay.
So I'd like to see little peaches in there somewhere.
There you go.
I know you guys have had those in the past, right? You had some peaches and cream.
We did. We had Georgia peaches and cream.
See, I do my homework.
We had Harriet's Bluff blueberries.
Oh, those are awesome.
Yeah,
I love that.
We are representing South Georgia.
Very cool. And we're going to see you guys at Gastrofest, right?
You are. We will be there representing our bold flavors, our farm to freezer. You can count on it. I'm Susanna Raffield with Bold City Pops, and I'd love to see you at Gastrofest.
I Know Jax at Mocha on March 21st at Gastrofest. That'll be at 5:30 p.m. Today we're there in Thursby to talk about what's going to be happening at Gastrofest.
Well, we've got a bunch of great things going on that are free. There's a kids area right here down Laura Street.
Okay.
From 11 a.m. to about 4:30.
Okay.
And there's all kinds of free talks happening at the Mocha.
Okay, cool.
Everything from eating sustainably to the history of North Florida rice to, you know,
even an art film, right?
An art film. Eat, Drink, Man, Woman is going in at 7:45.
Sweet.
And you know, all these are free as part of Gastro Jax's efforts to educate people about food.
And Jacksonville at the same time.
And Jacksonville. That's right.
Well, I know that during the day out in Hemming Park, you guys have a lot of cool things going on there too. Can you tell me a little bit about those?
Well, we're going to have a 904 whiskey tasting.
You heard that.
It's going to be pretty delicious. We're going to have a wine tasting, a couple of wine tastings.
Yeah, we already talked to Brian about the beer stuff, so that's cool.
And the homebrew competition
stuff,
is going to be so fabulous.
Yeah.
It's so exciting to see all these people that are crafting their own beer and bringing it out.
And how different they are.
Yes, each one.
You know what he told me? He said, if you can make soup, you can make beer. I call BS on that. I'd be one heck of a beer maker if that was true.
Well, either one is delicious.
Now, tell me how this works with tickets and stuff. So do you buy tasting tickets? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we have restaurants and food trucks out in the park and along Monroe Street.
Right.
And they are exchanging tastes, so little bits for people to taste each restaurant and each food truck for 1 to 3 tickets. And the tickets are $1 each. So you buy them.
So that's cheap. Okay.
Right. So you buy them.
I shouldn't say cheap. Affordable. How's that?
Yes, affordable is a great word.
So you buy a bunch of them and then go out and have a blast, basically.
That's right. You can also get a 4 or 5 star pass.
Okay.
And that's a wristband that allows you to taste everything in the park without
cool.
having
So
tickets.
like a little VIP thing.
Yeah, just like that. Right. And there's a VIP bathroom. So.
Oh, hey, you gotta have that.
Right. And then the 5-star ticket, that's the one that lets you have all the drinks.
Oh, so can we go to get those on your website?
You can, in fact, at gastrofest.com, where you'll find all of our events there, so plan your day.
And I'll be out there filming the whole day, so come see us all. See you then.
Yeah, we've got a great event in March at Gastrofest. So there will be
First annual Gastrofest.
The first annual homebrew competition. It's actually hosted by Beer 30.
Okay.
So we're excited about that. But we've got 13 right now homebrewers who are entered into the contest.
So they're going to compete?
They're going to compete, yep. And
how's the competition going to work?
Yeah, so there's going to be a People's Choice Award. And so anyone who's at Gastrofest can come and sample and you can tell the person right there whether you like the beer or not and vote for them. And then there's also going to be a celebrity judges panel, which will do the same thing.
Any volunteers? I'm not as big a celebrity, but I'll
put a word in for you.
Who do I need to talk to? Who do I have to slide?
It's actually me, and I've already decided we're good on judges.
I'm out, I know, right? With a name like Talentino, you know I celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Actually, I've been told that somewhere in the bloodline I have some Irish in me. Maybe that's how I learned to like beer. When I started doing I Know Jax, I actually didn't drink that much beer. Occasionally I would have a Corona with a little lime in it. Okay, who am I kidding? Lots of lime in it. But I've always loved cider, and I still do. When I started doing craft beer stories on the show, I started tasting lots of different craft beers. Let me emphasize that. Lots of different craft beers. And to my surprise, I found that I like beer. One of my favorites of all time is Honey Badger from Intuition Ale Works. Now, I even found myself drinking stouts. Strange, I know. Maybe that's because of my Irish heritage. I'm still not a big fan of Guinness though. And green beer, well, yeah, I don't know about that.
Come to Culhan's Irish Pub on St. Patrick's Day.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
I'm with Glenn from Sunrawise, and he makes a really unique product called vegan cheese. Can you tell me how that's made?
The vegan cheese we make is it's the perfect alternative to dairy cheese. We use raw, organic cashew nuts.
Okay.
We have 8 flavors.
So what are people's favorites?
Well, the smoke and spicy is really is the most popular one.
So tell me this. You guys are going to be out at Gastrofest, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
So what are you going to be having out there?
We're going to have every bit of our cheese. We'll have our...
and people can come by and sample?
Exactly. Sample. We'll be selling the cheese. We have our pan forte. It's an Italian traditional fig cake.
Gastrofest is coming to Hemming Park on March 21st. It will be Jacksonville's own food festival with restaurants, chefs, local food, local craft beer, tastings, and much more. Admission is free. Get the complete schedule at gastrofest.com. Gastrofest is taking place at Hemming Park. I met up with Keith to find out more about the changes happening at Hemming Park this year. I'm with Keith from Friends of Hemming Park, and today we're going to talk a little bit about, well, the whole transition that's happening down here. Well, first of all, I'm so used to calling it Hemming Plaza. You guys changed the name. What's up with that? Just to confuse guys like me?
Well, the idea is that it's a new agency, a new organization that's running and managing the park. So we want to let people know it's a new, fresh energy to the park, and also with the intention of one day putting green space back into the park. I mean, that's down the road. I mean, we would have to raise a significant amount of money.
But you're looking long term.
Yeah, we want to create a space that feels comfortable where people would want to bring their families out and sit and have a picnic and enjoy. And so we're trying to do that through just a name change to let people know that new things are coming.
Okay. Besides the name, what else is changing down here?
Well, we're adding amenities. So we've got a coffee, we got a coffee truck who's in the park 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. Okay. The cafe is open so you can come and eat in the park. We've got life-size chess and checkers now that are in the cafe. We have live music that's in the cafe, in the park. We've got a lot of different types of regular programming. So Jax Fit is in the park. We've got yoga that's coming in the park. We've got concerts. We have we're launching a green market at the end of the month. Okay. So there's going to be like lots of reasons for people to come to the park. We're trying to create an environment where no matter what day of the week, there's always something going on. You just know, So you got family in town. You can look into something with your family. You can come to the park. So besides the sort of the regular things, you guys have some special events that happen as well. Give me a little bit about those. So yeah, we got a lot of special events coming up. March 19th, we have a kids play set that we put. It's called the Imagination Playground. Oh, very cool. So it's spring break. Play too? Please, yeah. We'll have hula hooping and mosaic building. I rock the hula hooping. So yeah, this playground is called the Imagination Playground, and it'll be set up. It'll be an amenity that's in the park. Families can come and kids can play. We've got Gastrofest on the 21st. We're really excited about that. We've got a Brewbarbecue, a Jackson's Night Market. Oh, that sounded like a good one for me too. So it's a Sunday afternoon. Beer and barbecue, how do you go wrong? Beer, barbecue, Jackson's Night Market is happening the third Thursday of every month. So we're creating a lot of special events to come to the park. Awesome. Well, and actually there's a big one we're going to have coming up. We're going to announce, and I'll announce it with you. Go for it. We're going to break some news here. The Extreme Pogo Championships are coming. Jacksonville, we signed a deal with them. Jacksonville and Philadelphia, the only 2 cities in America. Very cool. We're going to have the Extreme Pogo Championships right here in Hemming Park. And that's not just a regular pogo, that's an extreme These pogo. Guys doing flips into the air, jumping over things. Yeah, nice. And the World Finals are in Sweden, and so we're right before the World Finals. Very cool. Before I go, I want to remind you to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my videos. Just visit youtube.com/I Know Jax to subscribe. When you subscribe, you will always know when I upload new I Know Jax videos. And this spring, we're doing even more video stories than ever before because every weekday I upload new short videos about all kinds of fun stuff. Now for St. Patrick's Day, you might see me out at Culhane's Irish Pub having a pint or 3. And don't forget to come out and support I Know Jax at Mocha on March 21st at Gastrofest. That'll be at 5:30 p.m. There's a free screening of our lionfish story. And we might even have a little get-together beforehand, but you have to be a newsletter subscriber to find out more details about that one. That's next Saturday, March 21st at Mocha at 5:30 p.m. during Gastrofest. Well, that's it for today. I'll be back next week with more from I Know Jax, but before then, I'll see you on the internet.